Talk about my blue heaven.
Everyone's like, don't show your butt crack. That's his whole butt. That is Henry's whole butt.
The whole thing.
Yeah,
So
you saw that is essentially pornography. What you just saw.
Yeah, I know it.
No, dogs they do that. They get nervous in situations like that and they just shit. Georgie did that at the airport.
Yeah, of course.
She shat and she began by shitting in her carrier. And since we were at at security at TSA, we had to send a dog carrier full of shit through the X-ray machine.
It turns out it's Dookie. That's a great day.
Wait a second, let me. That's Dookie.
That's Dookie. Protect and serve. Nothing gets through the TSA.
Nothing gets through. Nothing gets by the TSA. No.
I do think they'd be better at their jobs if they had cigars.
Yeah.
If you're sitting and working and staring and trying to investigate, you need a cigar.
Yeah.
Legitimately, many things get through TSA.
Oh yeah, dude. No, honestly, the government was shut down for 35 days. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
No,
TSA is the most. They weren't even getting paid.
Let's not, because I actually do believe we have a bunch of TSA listeners. I love the TSA. They're always fine with me, except for when they gratuitously finger the top of my penis. But also, at the same time, go for it.
I don't know. I got something here. They always think there's a bomb on my arm, and they do that, and that's just kind of weird. And then they took away. When Marcus had he still has a girlfriend, but he bought her a nice little fake grenade necklace.
Yeah.
And this is in Canada.
Yeah.
They took that away. It was a necklace. It's not a grenade.
It's a tiny little grenade. It was about this big. Got her as a gift. Christmas or a birthday present, the goddamn TSA. Oh, I don't even know what they're called in Calgary.
No, yeah, in Calgary, it's literally that is not an actually organized group. That they just volunteered.
Like,
to do that.
oh no!
They took
See
it
this
from
right
you?
here. This right here. It looks like a weapon, so we're not going to be able to let you through the security with that one. We're going to have to take that away from you.
Meanwhile, Bruce MacArthur's been going out there doing free wheel and landscaping. Tell everybody, no, a lot of different trees look like human hands.
It's horrible stuff. Horrible. All right. Well, let's stay overseas, shall we? Although I don't know if that video that we just watched was overseas. That was in Dog World. I don't know. Now, have you ever seen, the Queen?
Which one?
Speaking of your people, the Queen.
Yeah, the English.
The people that guard her.
Aren't they called Bumperdiddles? What is the name of their?
Yes.
They have a weird name.
Yeah, I think it is something.
I'm looking it up. Titties. What's the name of the stupid hat guy?
Beefeaters.
Beefeaters, like
Love
the
that
gin.
booze.
But have you ever seen one actually take aggression?
No.
Okay, so now I thought this video was quite humorous.
Because that's the whole thing, is that they're supposed to not move, right?
But they also have to protect the Queen.
They also have to
and
protect
she's
the
getting
Queen.
up there, and she's always out there enticing people to throw stuff at her.
It's really interesting to see her. I've seen footage of that. Her opening up the window to Buckingham Palace and going like, "Oi there, you F-words! Throw a bunch of trash at me." She's like, she's pointing at her crown, being like, "Hey, she talking there? Hey, she talking there? Come get it."
Don't call someone a British cigarette. That is not appropriate.
That is not nice.
Not appropriate. All right, so here are the guards protecting the palace. Oh, he's falling.
Oh man, he is carrying a loaded assault weapon.
He's dead now. They definitely murdered him.
Get back from the Queen's Guard!
Jesus Christ.
Вот так вот, смотри. Get down. Тёма. Тёма.
Jesus Christ.
They're like living Playmobil.
Dino. Dino.
Stand back!
This guy just straight up grabs him. They can get aggressive.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to get in their way.
Get off the fence!
They're very good at sternly yelling. How can they even see with wearing those Pomeranians on?
I don't know. It seems like they're really they're just upset about wearing the hats.
Bam! Do not care.
Yeah, look at that. What happened? You're over here from the Netherlands acting like you're going to get in the way of everybody's fucking routine?
It's the only thing they're allowed to do is not stop moving. You have to get out of their way.
What is the defense purpose of the hats?
I don't, honestly.
Get back! You are supposed to be an effective soldier. How
They're
in
just
God's
so,
name?
and then they have to like toy soldier you out of there.
I don't understand. They look like they have cat trees on their heads, and they're supposed to walk around.
Anyway, I just never saw that before. They are intimidating in a way.
Henry,
Absolutely.
aren't your military people known for their extravagant hats?
It is very unfortunate. If you look up like the Polish people, the Polish traditional warriors, because at one point I forgot what series we were doing. I forgot what we were doing. It was Kuklinski.
Yeah,
Kuklinski. I was trying to find an example of like, because you know how I believe it's called the. I'm going to probably get this wrong. In the UK, they have the Gurkhas. I believe they have those the ultimate soldiers. Like they have those guys that are fucking heavily trained. And I was like, does Poland have those? And they do. And it's just guys with these big like eagle hats, and it's just the worst shit in the world to fight in. Like you have to have a fucking. It's like a wacky sash on. It's very, very intense.
Yeah,
And
Polish traditional,
Polish traditional military
garb. Yeah.
Polish traditional military garb.
There's Turdner on the stream says that it's tradition from the Napoleonic Wars. That's why they have the big hats, because that was true, and then we trained it because it used to be guys used to be in very flamboyant uniforms, like the French and the British in the old days used to have flamboyant uniforms, but then it was easy to just go.
Yeah, I don't know why they would do that, but I guess if you got more hat than head in there, you just shoot someone's head off, and that's fine, because then they still got the brains.
We used to wear those same kind of hats in marching band. Our marching band hats are like this high and very furry.
Is that?
See, look at this. This is frightening. Look how frightening this must have been to the Germans. The Germans coming in there dressed literally like they're stormtroopers from Star Wars versus these incredible lonely warriors. Look at this.
They look kind of scary.
They cover themselves in Christmas ornaments just to show you they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, why would they?
And they're also mostly on horses.
And I think a part of what they do is it's like a trick where it's like, can you remove the hat from a box without any of the bells jingling, and then you get like a black belt.
That's great. Off the wall! I could do it. Get off the wall!
Man, how big would you be with the Beefeater hat on? How long is a Beefeater hat?
It's got to be at least 2.5 feet. I would be 9 feet tall. I would be 9 feet, I bet.
How long? Beefeater
I wouldn't be able to
hat.
fit in like the little thing that they jam them into.
It is.
It's 18
sorry about
inches.
that.
18
inches.
Yeah. I would be 9 feet tall.
Oh, made from the fur of a Canadian black bear.
It's Canadian black bear. That's sad.
I hate that, man. That makes me upset. But it comes down to it. The black bears, apparently, they're more like a pest creature. They're like a deer.
No, they're not. They're unbelievable, and they saved that 3-year-old boy's life who was in the woods for 2 days. Because he was saved by a bear.
Marcus is deeply, deeply upset by the news about this bear saving a 3-year-old boy. He does not believe it. He will not.
Totally true.
Bears don't act like that. Bears don't do that.
You don't think a bear could take care of a child who's 3 years old? Look at those two little things.
Bears run away when they smell humans because any bear that has gone near a human has been killed. So the bears that are friendly with humans have been breeded out through natural selection.
You saying a 3-year-old isn't a human yet, huh? Very
interesting.
Wow. Very liberal stance.
Wow,
Very
liberal
good.
stance. What about you want some late term abortions?
Wow, be a bear.
Give me 78 months.
All right. Well. Okay. Let's watch now. I like game shows. I like game shows.
Sure.
So let's watch a video. Now this is kind of a funny video. Let's go to Wheel of Fortune. Now on this wheel, you'll notice there's a lot of little like pennants and like baseball pennants, and then all of them got money on there except for one says bankrupt, and then you can get maybe a cruise, maybe a flight to Mexico or something like that. But let's watch now. This is in college. These are college kids, so the future. Let's watch what happens here.
Has given you another opportunity.
Let's spin, Pat.
Mythological hero Achilles.
Wow.
1 million.
Ow!
Yeah.
This is for $1 million.
Lay it down right over that London trip down there.
Okay, how can you mess this up?
Okay.
Mythological.
Oh, that'd be a good idea, yeah.
Hero.
Mythological hero Achilles.
No, you moron! No!
Oh,
Yeah.
Mythological hero Achilles.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my God. Typical white woman. Isn't it unbelievable? So there he is. Look at him. With $1 million.
You are nothing now. You will never succeed. This is actually the first failure.
Can you look at his face? Just the devastation.
The
is
first
so sad.
failure of your life to kick off your new life, and it is literally, you will never get over this.
You got half a car.
Wow.
You got half of a car.
Half a car?
You know, he did the whole thing.
Pick it up. You got both
He had the whole thing.
He had
it
the
was
car.
like the best round ever. Oh no, this is okay, never mind.
Are we just
This
now
is
watching Wheel of Fortune?
What is it?
Can I solve?
Yeah.
The world's fastest man.
Wait.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, he said the world's fastest car.
He's a
person.
moron.
But
He's legitimately. He is going to end up like Dr. Death, or one of these guys who like fakes being a doctor, and then all of a sudden he cheats his way through medical school, and then all of a sudden he has a degree, and all of a sudden he has a practice, but he ends up murdering a bunch of people in surgery.
The last one, he thinks he thought it was on the spot dice spin.
Well, that doesn't
That
make any
makes
sense.
no sense.
Oh, he was so close though.
I mean, he's got an intelligence of sorts.
Yes, you got everything right.
He's got a creative mind.
I mean, I understand a Chili's. It makes sense.
That makes sense. I mean, that just means that he's never heard anyone say. That's what they say, is that you don't make fun of someone for mispronouncing something, because that means that they've never heard it before. They've only read it.
Sometimes they have, and sometimes they just choose to ignore it. And sometimes you just wonder. Sometimes it's the things that go bad for you kind of indicate also maybe like the worst parts of your personality too. You know what I mean? Like that bad luck actually reverberates into something about what he is gonna give this world. And now I'm afraid of him. I'm afraid that that's the kind of
Bad pronunciation was his Achilles.
It doesn't get better than this. It literally.
It's a free stream. The stream is free. We
It
lost a
literally-
friend a week ago.
It literally doesn't get better than this. This is the best entertainment. This is the entertainment the world deserves. Not the entertainment. This is what they have to have.
See this? One giant leap for mankind. Hell in a Cell.
Oh, hey, it's a cell.
Cool.
Hell in a Cell.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I got my my original cover of the book It shirt on.
Nice.
Huh.
I've worn this shirt
You know-
like 8 times on this stream.
And
They
no
made-
one's called you out for it, which is really nice.
Yeah. I didn't know they made a book out of that movie. Kevin we are mourning. So
I was using
that's
that
kind of funny though.
earlier
if you think
today.
about the book is made
Before
before the movie. but I
the
can't
movie.
make a
Long
book
before.
out of that movie.
Can't believe
Yes,
they.
man.
That is funny.
That's a.
It does that. No, but a lot of people are saying though they do agree that we are doing well. A lot of people
Thank you.
are saying like,
Okay, well,
they're into it.
let's stick with game shows.
I love it.
This is.
I love it. I love game
See what I
shows.
do.
I love game
I don't
shows.
look at snuff films like you do, Henry.
I don't look at them either. It's just
Game
it's
shows.
weird how for some reason sometimes on your mandate I feel like I am sitting on a couch covered in plastic like in a rumpus room.
Oh, this is who doesn't love plastic? You can spill a little drink on it. Oh, look at that! You had a little too much gin and soda with your grandma. Maybe she's in Uruguay. All right.
And you're covered with soot from your grandfather's papers
Oh,
burning in a trash can outside of the backyard.
No, they are in the library. I'm getting them. At some
His
point.
papers?
He has a lot of like notes within the book. My grandfather
them
used to
out.
No,
Just
my grandfather
literally
used
just
to
burn them.
argue with books. This is before you like his version of screaming at the TV was writing in books when he disagreed with an author. So if you read it, I mean it's all in German, but my father dictated a couple of things to me. It's just him screaming at people he disagrees with via text in the book. So he like rewrote the book.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's fun. It's different for TVs, before radio. Anyway, this is, speaking of TVs, how'd you get in there? Remember that?
I remember that.
Jeopardy.
Yeah, I remember. There's a lot of
As a
people
kid.
that I make a lot of compromises to get on television. We all have. We've
Yeah.
all done a lot of things and shirked a lot of personal responsibilities and ended a lot of personal relationships early simply for the pursuit of a career in television.
I was on Dana Perino's show on Fox News today, The Daily Briefing.
How's she?
Oh, she's great. Very sweet. I mean, you know, she was the press secretary for W, so. You know, that's what they call the spin. She did the spin.
So no spin zone here.
Nah, no spin
No
zone.
spin zone.
All right, let's watch Jeopardy.
I love Jeopardy.
This is
Jeopardy.
Sandy, start us.
Rejected supervillain names for 200.
Lurking under your TV stand. It's a two-word animal term for a ball of lint and particle debris. Sandy?
One consonant words for 200.
Instrument heard here. Sandy?
What is a flute?
Nope.
Nope. Oboe.
Each correct response has only one consonant. Flute has more than one.
One consonant word.
Conrad wrote, she seemed to know all about me. This kind of feeling came over me. Kristen?
What is deja vu?
No.
Nope.
Frederic or Sandy?
Absolutely not.
Where would you like to start?
Literary title characters for 2000.
This Sinclair Lewis title character is a real estate salesman who lives in the suburbs of the city of Zenith. Sandy?
Who is the man in the gray flannel suit?
Nope.
Alice Trebek is going to murder someone.
Wait.
Sandy?
He's fucking hammered
I'll try it
24/7.
anyway. Beastly 1600.
Its long arms allow it to move with great agility through the treetops.
What is
Kristen?
it? What is a chimpanzee?
Nope.
Nope.
Frederic or
Absolutely not.
Sandy? What is a gibbon? Back to you, Sandy.
He is going to shoot all of them.
Wind 1600.
Also the name of a Volkswagen model. It's a hot African desert wind that can blow all the way to Europe.
I know a couple of
What
those.
is a Tuareg?
No. Frederic or Kristen? What is a Sirocco? And now the last one. January 24th, 1848, out west. Kristen?
What is the gold rush?
Nope. That's it.
That video was edited.
What?
Okay,
Yes.
here's a couple of things. Like, first of all,
It was definitely edited.
it was absolutely edited because first
You
of
think
all,
that was edited? You think they edit Jeopardy?
when you get some
the
asshole on YouTube edited it because when you get an answer wrong on Jeopardy, you lose the money.
But they have no money.
That's the thing. You go into negatives. Have you
You go
never
into
watched
negatives.
Jeopardy?
Yeah, I watch it every night. I like
You
Wheel of Fortune.
legitimately, you just know the name Jeopardy, and it's somewhere deep in the center of your blackout, you just went, Jeopardy, danger.
So it's
danger,
edited
danger."
because they never got. What if they were playing no negatives?
They don't play no negatives.
Well,
There's
you
not
don't know
no
if it's a
negatives.
special game,
There's not
no
no negative.
negatives.
And also, well,
Jeopardy, the no negative edition of
Yeah.
and also the other thing is that they showed the entire board once, and about half of the questions were already answered.
Well, I didn't know I was dealing with fucking Mr. Goddamn Magoo over here.
I watch a
regular old detective.
Mr.
of Jeopardy.
Magoo couldn't see.
Yeah, whatever. Inspector Clouseau. Mr. Inspector Clouseau.
I'll take that.
Is Mr. Magoo a detective?
Yes, he always solves
Mr. Magoo
crimes.
is not a detective.
He always solves the
detective.
crime.
Mr. Magoo
I don't
is
give
not-
a crap if you got
Travis,
a badge. If
what
you're
is-
solving crimes, you're a detective.
What is Mr. Magoo's fucking profession?
He literally
his
is a
profession?
man who solves crimes.
He doesn't solve crimes. He just walks. That's all he does.
No, he walks in and then he solves crimes on accident.
He doesn't solve.
His job is retiree.
Yeah.
I'm
He's a
detective.
retiree. No,
detective.
his whole thing is accidentally walking onto surfaces that he thinks are the ground or elevator shafts or all this
No,
stuff, and
he
it turns
would
out to be
solve-
construction sets. It's
No,
construction sites.
Yeah, it's one thing, and then they're doing money laundering in the construction sites. Maybe there's a problem with the code,
Yeah,
health violations.
but he's not actually detecting anything. He's just walking, going, "Where am I heading? Where am-"
Leslie, it wasn't Leslie Nielsen in the movie.
He
Mr.
was. He
Magoo?
did play Mr.
He
Magoo.
did play-
What
but
else
he
did he
was a
do?
cop.
What else was he in? Yeah, what else was he in? Tell me what other movies Leslie Nielsen was in. Was it Naked Gun?
Yeah, you know what else?
Was it Wrongfully Accused when he was a detective?
You know what else he was in? He was in Airplane. You know what else he was in? He was in Dracula Dead and Loving It. He's not Dracula.
No, but he is a detective.
You want to call Marcus like Inspector Poirot? We can edit it.
Yeah, edit that together. All right, I need a breather here. Let's watch this video of Stone Cold Stunners. And then,
I just feel like I'm hanging out with like a 25-year-old in his dorm room, and I'm like 17.
It's cool stuff.
No, dude.
This is pretty cool stuff here. It's 7 minutes long, but we can come back to it. And, you know, you'll see him here. There's one on JR.
Oh, what, Jay? He's got.
No, he was. Remember that dude?
Before
Like,
you-
that's Sergeant Slaughter there.
Yeah, Sergeant
Speaking of
Slaughter. Yeah, Slaughter.
sergeants.
He knows how to take one.
Oh, Look at that.
That's a pretty good one on
That's,
Lawler, yeah.
Jerry Lawler. There's Vince McMahon getting
So
a
is this
stunner.
only on the non-wrestler guys?
It's no.
There we go.
Brock Lesnar, little bitch. I mean, I'm not gonna call that to him his face, but I wish he would have lost. There's Shane McMahon getting a stunner.
Oh, I
Did you
remember
ever
when he
do-
did the.
Yeah.
Does he ever do one where he like reaches behind him and he kisses him upside down like in Spider-Man? Like,
No. I think it's Randy Orton there getting a stunner. That's kind of fun.
do you
it's The
remember that?
Rock.
Because that movie was PG-13 and Kristen Dunst wore that see-through shirt in the rain. Do you remember that?
Which
Yeah.
one? There's another stunner
Spider-Man.
there.
Yeah, but you didn't see like any. Sorry, you didn't see any skin.
You definitely saw nipples. I remember that
You saw
fucking. I
nipples.
could draw them from memory.
You did see the nipples, definitely.
I think,
Yeah.
that's Chris Benoit right there. He's dead.
Oh, wow, yeah, murderer.
Let's see who's dead and who's alive here. So far, Benoit, I think, is the
He's
only-
dead. Was that Paul Bearer?
Oh, that could have been Paul Bearer. He's dead. Yeah.
Viola
Yeah.
Lucas on the stream said she broke her, or he, I don't know. I once broke my cousin's tooth by giving him a stunner.
Yeah, didn't we have wasn't there some twins or something? Who told me that story? Someone broke the neck of their twin brother or something like that. Was that you?
No.
Oh, I think it was
Nope,
a
he
friend
doesn't
Adam.
have a twin brother.
No,
No, I know. It was a story. Anyway, this is we can come back to it. It's a lot of stunners.
It's pretty good stunners.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was
Yeah,
the
he
best
did this
at it.
quite a bit.
Yeah, he got it down pat there.
Yeah.
Landed on his butt a lot. It must have hurt.
I bet it did hurt. I never thought about him landing on his butt constantly.
Yeah, dude, it's not good.
But that's where you're supposed to land. That's where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to take all the blunt force. That's where the butt is like, especially for stunt falls and shit. That's a problem when I fall. I've done stunt falls or whatever, and I hurt myself real bad because I have no meat on the bones.
I should have become a stunt guy.
Well, you have a big old butt.
I got a huge
Well, yeah,
ass.
but you also have to like stogies. And that's a real thing about stunt guy. My favorite was a guy I used to work with in Toronto. He used to smoke those long cigarillos. He was like an old guy. And he's like,
yeah.
that's all you want because they worked on the original Wolverine up here. And they based his look off of me. And I was like, no, that's not true. They based it off the famous comic book.
Well, I mean, it could have been a bit of both.
I did smoke Swisher Sweets in high school.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, I did those. With
Loved
the
it.
Black and Milds. That was always the favorite of my hockey team. The
I didn't know
most
you weren't
male
supposed to
I ever-
inhale those the little guys because they look like cigarettes.
Yeah.
You'll get real sick.
Yeah.
You'll get real sick. You want to be careful with those.
But I like a pull. I still have a problem. I can't do cigars for the same reason. I always end up almost throwing up because I want to inhale it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't. I like the fake ones. The backwoods. Those are good.
Here from the stream, Anton LeBay says, Marcus, can you show us your ass?
Well, that's a request, Mark.
It's
You can do it or not. You don't have to do it.
You honestly really don't have
Maybe
to
later.
do
You know?
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
But honestly, it is amazing.
It's big.
It's
really.
it's fine.
You know what?
I mean, like,
You know what?
I
If you
don't
want
look
to,
at
if
it.
you want to see it, go watch the special.
Really?
Go watch the special.
$6.66.
$6.66. If
That's it.
you want it, you're fucking paying for it.
All right. Well, let's do.
Welcome to Hollywood, baby. That's show business, baby.
I got one more Jeopardy.
All right.
Can you do? It's the second video, I think, Travis. Now, you tell me if this is doctor
All right.
courage.
In common law, the age of this, signaling adulthood, is presumed to be 14 in boys and 12 in girls.
Ugh.
Tom, what is the age of consent?
No, you fucking pervert. What the fuck is wrong with you? They literally should just arrest him. They should literally just, people should just come and fucking arrest
I get where he's coming from, though.
no, I mean, you
I
just
totally get it. Because that's the thing about playing. That's the thing about playing Jeopardy. It's
That
a
was
game
written
of
by a detective. That was written by a detective looking for a pedophile that they think may be on Jeopardy that day or that week.
The thing is about playing Jeopardy, it's not about knowing all the answers, it's about knowing the context clues. And age of, yeah, probably just wasn't paying much attention to the ages. I kind of get where he,
All I know is
Yeah,
that
I
guy
get
12.
he is no longer a vice principal of his high school.
I don't know, but he is
demoted.
He has just become an actor on the new Netflix series, the Den of Cards. I don't know. I don't know.
A series of cards. Yeah, that is. That video has like millions of hits. That is just really funny because he was
That
like,
is very
"I'm
funny.
so smart. I'm gonna go on Jeopardy," and then he was like, "Everyone watch me on Jeopardy," and then they found out he's a potential pedophile.
potential, yeah.
Jeopardy. I mean, Alex Trebek is fucking lit up.
He
for
should
that
be, man.
entire series. They talk about how he's got a water bottle filled with vodka.
Great.
In the podium. He's got it. He rocks it. Basically, it seems to be he shoots until he's done with it, and then the day is over. And some days it's fast, and some days it's not. And he is just one of those where it's like, it's legitimately like, if he could, he'd shoot it without any pants. Like, he would just wear the top half of his clothes.
Alex Trebek is like, he's a total icon. Bob Barker or Alex Trebek? Bob Barker, Alex Trebek. What's another super iconic?
Pat Sajak.
Pat Sajak. That's a tough three right there.
And then,
okay.
And then, of course, you got the whole cast of Family Feud. You got your Ray Combs. You got
Richard Dawkins, who we know for a fact he would be having a difficult time in today's climate.
Real difficult time.
Yes. He gave a lot of kisses.
Richard Kern. Which Richard Kern?
My favorite of all time.
You know Richard Kern?
Yes, Glenn Borland, which is what he should have been. Terrible name. You know who's my favorite, honestly? Bob Barker. And the reason why is he knew exactly what to do. He surrounded himself with fucking babes, cool cars, vacations. It was super. Like, his job was to root for the person with him.
That's true.
So the two of them were supposed to, like, he was rooting for the contestants, so he was nothing but fun, slathered in pussy juice.
I guess so.
And dog uterine blood, because he was constantly talking about spaying those animals. Pat Sajak got alarmingly conservative, and Alex Trebek. Oh yeah.
No, they get drunk at like halftime or whatever the hell they call it.
Pat Sajak got into the whole like, yeah, if women wanted to have more laws for them, they should have been born men. Like, he had a couple of those, but that was just like, they just went like, hey Pat, stop talking. You're not supposed to.
Right. Well, he's very good at just being like. I mean, what does he even say?
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Spin that wheel, buddy. Spin the
wheel.
wheel around. But Alex Trebek is a man alone. Was that Travis?
We have a drunk Alex Trebek video.
Yeah, we can do that in a second. But yeah, no, I think Bob Barker. Okay, my least favorite. I'm going to say this. He's a new guy. He was on TV before. Mimi Bobek was on one of his shows from Stevens Point.
Oh, Drew Carey. You don't like Drew Carey
I like Drew Carey on Price is Right.
No, you want to know why? Because there's a great documentary, The Guy Who Beat Price is Right, or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah.
And Drew Carey was such a fucking little bitch when the guy helped someone else get like the perfect score. He's like, he must have cheated. Like, he's trying to get me fired. He's like, no, Drew. He's just a good old dude who was helping out from the audience. No, Drew is a real. I've heard bad things.
This sounds like a Party Row and the Airplane inspired rage against this documentary.
I was definitely in Party Row.
Yeah, because this was an airplane documentary, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Because I watched it too, because I saw that documentary and it actually didn't seem like much of a story. It was that one guy crushed it, and then the one guy was helping him crush it, and then that's the saddest part. That was the only part of his life that anybody ever cared about, and then he slid back into total anonymity.
I watched 30 minutes and I got bored.
No, but Drew Carey was mean to him at the end. So I'm going to say Alex Trebek is my favorite, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'll go with you on that.
I like when people are trying to keep it together.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's like he is hammered, but he's got to be like professional.
Uh-huh.
I also like Steve Harvey. You know why I like Steve Harvey? This look. That is my favorite. He has the best go-to mug. They set up the whole thing being like, what's a dangly thing that men carry around? And it's supposed to be like, I don't know, just like tennis shoes. And they're like, dick and balls. And he's like,
oh, what's something you put in your mouth? It's always ridiculous. Where was the last time you found your wife? Or whatever.
Yeah. I needed to do more of those. Long and longer of those.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually, someone says here, if Brian Shell's a jerk in real life, actually I've heard he is a bit of a testy human being. But he's very funny.
From whose line is it anyway?
Oh, yeah.
You can't trust the improvisers.
No.
Because then you never know when they're being real.
Yeah.
You never know.
That's all actors. You can never trust an actor. They're always saying another name. They're saying somebody else's name. They're saying somebody else's job. They're going in there. Someone else gives them all their clothes. Someone does all their hair for them and does all the kind of shit. It's hard to be an actor. And actors, that's why they shouldn't be given too much power, because eventually they become dictators.
Absolutely. All right, let's watch Trebek.
24 hours a day. And call this number. Yeah, dumb son of a bitch. You don't watch it 24 hours a day.
I love him.
Hi, I'm Alex Trebek.
I'll have a sip of beer myself.
Huh? Wait a minute. Run that by me again. I don't understand that. I didn't pause. All right, let's start cutting.
Look,
There's
yeah,
a
nice
daily
wine.
cash prize of $1,000 and fuck. Dollars, dollars, and dollars. Ah, fuck.
You know, it just used to be a better time to be a person.
Son of a bitch. Somebody gonna tell me why? Here's a little hint.
Is that a Colt?
Pick up, take one.
$25,000.
It's all on the same tape. How are they gonna lose it? $25,000, $50,000, $25,000, $50,000, $100,000, dollars.
He's so good at his job.
So I'm gonna do it now.
He has to say
Dollars
like
for
15
you.
words.
No shit.
And a
Call
thunder.
now and play phone Jeopardy. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh,
and
man, I would
them
love
too.
to party with Trebek.
Yeah. And you know what's funny is you can hear his Canadian accent in that when he's saying dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Trebek's very Canadian.
You know, I didn't realize that.
Yep. Yeah,
You
that's
could just
one of the few
feel-
times you can hear it.
You could feel the booze loosening the accent. Like you could feel it coming out.
I like Trebek more than Jim Carrey. Both given to us by Canada. I think I'd take Trebek.
Interesting. I still think that Carrie gave us a lot more to society. I just recently
know.
rewatched Ace Ventura, which still fucking holds up.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. You know, I
Hungry
would.
fella?
You know what? If I had to, if you had to choose between a world with no Jeopardy or a world where there was no Ace Ventura, Truman Show, or Dumb and Dumber, which one would you choose?
Just watch Dumb and Dumber, and it's like incredibly funny.
It's incredible.
You know what I do is that
Yeah.
I would still remember that there was a Dumb and Dumber, and I would just write it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just try to do it. But honestly, I really want to get on Jeopardy. I tried a long time ago, and then the part of it was that the wait list was a really long time, and I didn't do it. But I feel like now we're like almost at the level where we're the kind of celebrities that can maybe make it on.
Yeah. Hey, Marcus.
What's that?
It's kind of funny to think about how this is the one time in Henry's life where he didn't get on the wait list. Oh my God! You know they made a book out of that movie.
I've done so much to change. I've seen the mountaintop, but what it's like. You've seen how beautiful Jonah Hill looks recently.
Yeah.
Oh God, he looks so good, that Finn, right?
Can we see a picture? I haven't
no.
seen a recent.
Jonah Hill is just
weird.
royalty. He was born on screen. He didn't work a day in
I
his
don't want to
life.
see. I can't see his face.
No,
I
I
wanna
don't
watch
want
him.
to
No.
I
Okay, yeah, I've already said.
despise
Yeah,
him.
we don't need to put it up. Ugh.
I also hate, I don't care if you lose weight and get healthy, like my boy Al Roker did. But don't become a person who, I was never fat.
I was never fat.
I was always in shape. It's like, no, you are a fat, young nerd boy who comes from a lot of money. Don't forget it.
I honestly forgot. I don't eat as carefully as I. Well, I mean, I'm back to normal. I just put beer back in. It's great. I'm living a healthy life. My fucking blood is strong. My blood pressure's strong. That's why I did this in the first place. I lost weight to bring down my blood pressure. Now my blood pressure is normal. Now I can go and slowly start ladling the bad stuff back in.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're kind of got a little theme here with game shows. Now, of course, those were more traditional game shows, Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. But I want to show you guys this one. Now, it's from America's Got Talent.
Steve Harvey?
No. Simon Cowell, one of your people. But I just thought it was funny, and I know it's supposed to be funny, but I just thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's also extremely uncomfortable.
Hi, y'all. Hi, y'all. Hello.
Isn't he? How old is he?
And what's your name, sir?
Like 90?
John Hetlinger.
Where are you from, John?
I'm from Broomfield, Colorado.
And John, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I am 82 years old.
Now, I don't like the applause. No. It's like, people become 82, and everyone's like, I can't believe it.
Are you retired now?
Yes, I retired about 15 years ago. That's about the time I started doing karaoke.
Before you retired, what was your job?
The most recent one was aerospace engineering. I was yes, I was blessed to be the program manager for the CoStar instrument that repaired the Hubble Space Telescope.
Toucan Sam, but he's wearing sunglasses.
Simon Cowell is just,
That's incredible.
Thank you.
All right, get to it.
Space?
I was a Navy pilot. That was far enough into space.
Wow.
Kind of fun there. Harry
Great.
Mandel.
Good. He's pandering now, but I'll give it to him.
Why have you decided to come on the show this year?
Well, this would be probably the high point of my life and my many careers.
This takes a little bit of time to get through this.
This is the highlight?
This is not the highlight.
So without putting words into your mouth, we're sort of more important than the Hubble telescope.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, John, well, listen, good luck.
Okay.
And be sure to drink Dunkin' Donuts.
I just like the guy because I think it's funny what he does.
Oh, I've seen this.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the...
But is this talent?
I don't know. All right. We don't have to watch it. I just thought it was kind of fun.
It's great.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Do you think that he, you think he's still alive?
No. Can we see if he is? Let's do a follow-up.
We gotta get.
I mean, this is like a fun idea.
It's also, but if you're at a bar in Colorado and you see him do this, it's actually pretty good.
I would so much rather see this at a bar in Colorado.
Of course. I mean, it doesn't look good under the spotlight of a national show on the stage in the theater.
Yeah.
But no, if he just wandered into like a karaoke night, I would think that that's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Is
But
he
honestly,
dead?
he has a pretty good growl in a little bit.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of fun. Well, anyway,
it's fun.
That was maybe just for me. Maybe it was too uplifting.
It's a pretty uplifting.
Maybe
Is he still alive?
Well, now we have to see if he's dead or not. He is.
82-year-old man.
He was sued by Drowning Pool.
John,
no, that's not
John
true.
Hetlinger.
He was sued by Drowning Pool?
No.
Drowning Pool had a very sad story, actually.
What was it?
Their lead singer, just as they were getting big, their lead singer died.
How did he die?
Very suddenly.
Don't even say it.
Heart attack.
How'd he die?
Heart attack.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, on the
That's
tour
fine.
bus, yeah.
That's fine.
She's
That
had a
makes
heart-
sense.
How old was he?
He's really young.
Being on tour is hard, man. We didn't feel good.
That's
Do you
why
remember
I'm
us at the
getting
end
my
of-
row. I'm getting in better shape today. Or not today, but
I got a doctor's appointment.
yeah, I'm
I
gonna
went
get
and got
this. I'm dropping 30 lbs.
30?
30 lbs in 2
30
months.
30 lbs, you better drop 30 BLs.
What the fuck does that mean? What the hell does that mean?
I can't find if he died, but he was eliminated by the judges.
Yeah, of course.
Well, they're a
Just
bunch
the
of
same
suckers.
as- the same as
Yeah.
death.
Put in John Hetlinger death obituary. Put in John Hetlinger obituary.
Yeah.
That's how you check to see if like regular people who are out of the news. That's how you check to see if they're dead or not.
Let's see. Did he die?
Let's see.
Wait, what?
No, as of 2016, he's still giving interviews. He's milking this thing.
You better be.
It's on Entertainment Tonight or Entertainment Weekly. I don't even think we've gone on Entertainment Weekly.
Of course not. No. We've
No.
got none of this for you.
No, we got a sidebar in I think.
I got
once.
into a fight with one of the dudes for one of the main editors there because he mourned the death of Lou Pearlman.
Yeah.
And then I got into a huge Twitter fight with him, and then maybe that hurt.
So that's
Yeah, 'cause
another door of opportunities closed.
I don't think this guy's dead. I think he's thriving.
He's doing great. No, he's doing better than all of
He
us.
joined Rob Zombie on stage and Drowning Pool.
With
Wow!
Rob Zombie?
Wow!
Let the bodies hit the floor.
That's great.
That
What
is
is Rob
great.
Zombie? What song did he? What did he do with Rob Zombie?
If he did a different song, I'm gonna freak out.
If he did Dragula, did he? What did he do?
What did he do? Did he?
I'm envious of this man's entire career.
Sang Dragula.
Yeah, he
That's
sang
awesome.
Dragula.
That's
Sing
awesome.
Dragula.
And you know when we went back there when he had a couple of a big titty goth chicks just fucking like bouncing up and down on him, and he's like, I remember when we burned you for being witches.
All right. Well, let's see here. I want to do this one video because I think it's actually interesting. It's not funny at all. Let's do the Navy shoots down a drone. But I think it's interesting because this is a laser weapon.
A laser.
A laser. So let's just watch this. You'll see it here. This is all real. This is 100% real. They'll show it. They'll go back here. You'll see it. Look at that. That's where the laser is going to come from.
Wow.
What, like a thing like
It's-
from the Death Star?
Yep, USS Dewey. This is the Dewey there. And look at that. It's like, that's a drone. No one's in there. This is a test. Do you see it? And then boom. Anyway, pretty cool, huh?
That's pretty cool.
Honestly, that is pretty cool. This
Yeah,
is the kind
it's
of
a-
stuff I like a lot. This is the stuff I watch a lot.
Well, that was the video for you, and the next video, this is going to be for Marcus. So let's do the video for Marcus. But isn't that crazy?
That's
We have
crazy.
laser technology.
Since
There's
we've
so
had
much-
it since
We've
looks
had
like we've had it.
lasers.
Yeah, we just had it.
decades.
But it's like, I mean, it's crazy that we don't. We should talk about that more.
I
Do you
would
know
think
I want to
lasers
talk
would
about
be
more?
really expensive.
We still have fucking rail guns. Rail
Yeah,
guns
dude.
are still like weird. That's still like I'm waiting for the mass proliferation of fucking rail guns. I'd love to have my own like.
Yeah, and we talked about it on Side Stories. The heart attack guns are completely real. Dude, there's some. I mean, there's crazy stuff. Back in the day, before everything was off cameras, because I don't think that they understood what cameras were. I think they're like, that device is in here, but who's watching? And now it's like everyone. But back in the day, they used to do public forums with like CIA people holding up weapons that are like thought to be of James Bond make believe.
Honestly,
Gotta scare
that's
them
what-
Ruskies.
I feel like we missed an opportunity, Marcus. I feel like you and I would have been very good in the CIA.
I think
You could have done it. You can still do it.
I actually sometimes regret not going into the CIA.
Technically,
feel
you
like
guys
we
might
would've
both be in it right now.
But
That seems like a CIA.
No way, Kissel, never. We're not members of the CIA. I'm
but
just saying it'd probably feel good instead of like you know if you can't beat them, join them kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I just think
They're
if it-
actually colossal failures all the time. So.
Yeah.
A lot of times. Sometimes they're not though. You don't know when they do well.
That's the thing. You never know if they're doing their job well, then you think they're not doing anything at all.
Exactly. They probably saved the entire country multiple times.
Yeah, but you got to do, if you wanted to be in the CIA, you have to do other law enforcement first. Like I had a friend that was a police officer in Dallas for like 4 years working Vice, and then before she got into the CIA.
I beat.
Yeah, I have a family member in the Secret Service who did the same thing. He was a beat cop.
Yep,
And he
she
got
was a
into
beat
the Secret
cop too.
Service.
She used to do prostitution stings.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Tough
Oh
job.
yeah, she got those outfits.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what Jamie Lee Curtis did in that movie, Trading Places.
No, but she was a.
She was a
She wasn't a.
prostitute.
She wasn't a sting. That wasn't a sting though. That was just her job.
Ah. Well, I'm sure it stung a little bit. All right, let's show this video for Marcus. Do the whole thing.
This is good.
This is how I dance at home.
I know. That's why I thought about it. See, that's better than seeing Marcus's butt.
Yeah. I mean, this is all you need to see. This is pretty much what goes on in the house.
I don't know how to do the middle body movement though.
Well, I think you have to be an animation.
No, but this is like a.
Yeah, you gotta have your hips going.
Yeah, my hips are going in the way they can go. Honestly, I don't have a lot of locomotion.
It's this. I watched this entire thing. The song is hard to turn off.
It does kind of feel like MySpace bling.
That's my favorite.
I actually had to. I saw some post on Twitter where it was like a younger person was like, we should do a thing where you open up your Twitter account and your favorite song's playing, so whenever we can hear your song playing,
It's
just someone else
MySpace.
but be like, we finally reached a generation where they forgot about MySpace or didn't even know about it.
Yeah.
What? They didn't. That's all. That was the most annoying part about MySpace because it would crash your computer.
If you had a bad computer.
I had a bad computer.
Yeah, man, I had a Dell.
That fucking monster.
All right. Well, let's do this. You guys mentioned CIA. Let's take the FBI test. But we'll have to fast forward it a little bit because it gets a little slow.
We take the FBI test? We're gonna take a test? Ooh, I love taking
now,
tests.
This is for
Ooh,
you.
yeah.
This is for you. I know the answers already. So, because I actually got them right too. So this is an FBI test. This is number 1. So the question is, show the picture, please, Travis. Thank you. You're the world's greatest. Let's show that picture up there.
Okay, can you pass the FBI spatial?
Okay,
Is this
this
about me
is-
sucking my own dick? Is that what
No,
this is
it's
going
not
to
going
be?
to. So now, who is the mother?
Okay, stop it. Pause it then.
No, it takes a long time. You don't have to
As
pause
shown in
it.
the picture, there are 2 ladies in the room who are sitting opposite each other while 3-year boy plays on the form. So who is the mother?
Who is the mother? Okay, now we can fast forward because it takes a long time. Who do you think is the mother? Number 1 or number 2? Number 1 or number 2?
I believe that it is number 2.
Okay, wait, number 2?
Number 1.
Okay, interesting. I know the
No,
answer.
wait. I take it back. It's number 2 because of body language.
Wow,
This
you
is what I'm
guys
saying.
are so wrong. But the interesting thing is, you got 78% of the people answered like you did. 70% of the people said number 2.
Why did they? Because I was doing it because dogs, they turn away from you if they trust you.
Let me tell you this. First of all, a child playing faces his mother, looking for validation. Second of all, note the knee on number 1 pointed towards the child, and her back, she's leaning forward a little bit, ready to leap, just in case there's danger.
Interesting. I mean, I don't really see that, but sure.
That's what it says if you continue on. See, positions reflect. So look at the knee. They okay, let's go into part 2. Number 2.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are 0-1. So you guys are not doing well. Okay, start of the picture.
We didn't train.
Not very well. Not very
For
well.
60 seconds. Okay.
Okay, but we can fast forward. You can't do the full.
Well, I mean, I'm not.
Just look at the picture.
Okay.
You can see the picture. Okay, 60 seconds is up. Dang, we got it. Boom. Muffins are
Gone
done.
in 60
This is
seconds.
flawed. This is a flawed test.
How many total people were in the accident?
I don't know because I only got to look at it for 5
Well, I'm
fucking
sorry.
seconds.
It's the FBI. Let's go.
It looks like 2.
Can I look at it? Can I look at it again? Just for briefly. Just
look at it briefly. Then.
briefly. Really briefly.
Okay. Good.
2.
You think 2? Okay, we got one answer on 2. Okay. How many people involved in the accident?
3.
Okay, now we gotta wait for this to fill up. That's very interesting.
I like the Russian music.
Yeah.
It does feel like it's training for Russian fucking sleeper agents.
4.
Now, is it because do you think that all of them were in the accident?
What color were the 2 cars?
Red and white.
Red and cream.
Let's see, guys.
Cream, yeah.
Cream
it was cream.
Cream?
I don't
That's
know.
the
Yeah,
word
it
you're
was a
gonna
cream
use?
colored car. It was
red and white.
It
So
says
you
white, but
are
that
0
was
for 3
a
so
cream
far.
colored car.
I got one right.
Yeah, you have one.
It was cream.
What injury did the man on the ground seem to be suffering
Head
from?
injury.
Leg. It was a knee. It was a knee injury.
Okay.
He had a leg injury.
Leg
He was
injury.
going,
head injury.
ow, my knee,
Okay.
ow.
And it was a head injury.
It was a head injury.
So you are not made
Well,
for
objects are lying. There was a jack and a large spring.
Yes.
Okay, there was
and
definitely
a
a large
bumper.
spring.
The bumper to the car.
Maybe a wheel? Was there a wheel?
No.
Was there perhaps a wheel?
Don't
Only a
lead
large
us.
spring.
No, okay. Tire, bumper, and spring.
Okay, good. So we got between the 2 of us, we got all of them.
Yep, well, between the 2, you guys are a great cop. And then, of course, that's impossible.
7, 9, 4, 4, 6.
What was the
4,
license
4,
plate?
7, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5,
That's
5,
a long-
5,
that's
5, 5, 5,
Well, see, the
5.
thing is that it's very possible that if I was able to study it for 60 seconds
No, but you don't. You gotta
instead
move.
of looking at it.
63 LX.
Phone
So
20,
it's 630 LX.
69.
All right, there it is. How'd you do on these tests? Horrible.
Flawed.
The answer
Honestly,
is horrible.
Flawed.
There you go.
It was flawed.
We did okay. We
Totally,
actually did
totally
okay.
flawed.
Yeah, not FBI agents.
So you know what kind of test I need? Fucking quick draw. Because I feel like I could do it real if you do like being as fast as I am in short distances. That's actually what I'm built for, though.
Yeah, but you're training to be an FBI agent, not a gunslinger.
We'll make it what
Yeah,
I
but
want
that
it to be.
Okay. Well, interesting, guys. I thought you guys might do a little bit better than I did.
Shoot first.
Well,
ask
you
questions
also
later.
had a full 60 seconds.
Yeah, dude. You watched this
paused
last
it.
night.
I
Yeah,
also
and you paused it. Yeah, you paused it. You
No,
cheated.
This was a week ago. It's a week ago I did that. Cheated. All right. Well, you know what? That's about it for me. We
You
have
got two. You have 43
All right, well, let's play
seconds
this.
left.
Let's
to
play
fill
this
out.
classic Manson video then. This is. I mean, we've seen it 1,000 times, but I just watch it every now and again because I truly believe it's incredible.
People look at you today, 20 years later, and they still have no idea what you're about. Tell me in a sentence who you are.
So.
Nobody.
Oh.
No. I'm nobody. I'm a tramp, a bum, a hobo.
Gone too
I'm
soon.
a boxcar and a jug of wine.
Another one gone too
And a straight razor if you get too close to me.
Five, that was five. That was 5 sentences. And also, never forget with all this Bundy talk. Never forget Manson's opinion of Bundy. He's a rumpkin. He's a poop butt.
He's a poop
butt. All
He's
right.
a
Well,
poop butt.
speaking of sociopaths, Tim Kaine. Let's tell. He has one joke. Let's do this. This will take 4 seconds.
Oh, Tim Kaine.
Trump is a guy who promises a lot, but you might have noticed he's got a way of saying the same 2 words every time he makes his biggest, hugest promise.
Have you ever noticed?
Wow.
Believe me.
Why'd we lose, you know?
It's going to be great. Believe me.
Man, he was almost
We're going to build a
not
wall and
ever
make
going to be
Mexico
vice
pay for
president.
it. Believe me. We're going to destroy ISIS so fast. Believe me.
Hate him.
There's
so
nothing
much.
suspicious in my tax returns.
That's
Believe
kind of a
me.
punchline there.
And the DNC.
All right. Well, should have known the right.
That was the.
You know, I actually
there's
did-
no. That was it. That's
No,
not.
those are the jokes.
Those aren't jokes. Those aren't jokes. That's just him saying believe. That's
It
just.
sounds like he's
Trump-
writing for Saturday Night Live though, because it's like the same exact fucking jokes. It's
It is
literally
really,
just him
yeah.
going,
I mean, you just put Alec Baldwin there going.
Yeah. No, I'm sure
making
someone.
his stupid dumb face, and then everyone's like, art is so important in these times. It's you brave artistic soldiers.
So
All right,
it's
well,
so brave for them to do this.
Speaking of art, let's just do one more little video. Do
We're
we have
leaving.
To, oh,
We're literally
we're
outta
done.
here.
We're done.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
over.
done? Oh, it is time.
Save it.
It went by so fast. Hail yourselves,
It did.
everyone.
Love you all. Hail Satan. See you very soon. Triple L. Suck that dick.